Hello, oops, hit the wrong button there at the start. Welcome. It's I think my 6th or 7th weekly live stream, Friday nights. I'm going back to the game which I played a few weeks ago on live stream. Really enjoyed, had a good stream. Scored my first eagle and went on to score my first albatross later that weekend in the Chubbs Memorial Cup hosted by Club Stadia. Thank you very much, Club Stadia, for that. I believe I'm still waiting. No, we'll be in contact. I'm waiting for the trophy to be set, although I believe it's coming from the US, so it might be one. I don't mind. I'll be sure to show it off when it does arrive, though. My first big triumph as a streamer. I'm going to pause the music now, which is always a shame. I quite like the music, all of which downloaded from the YouTube royalty-free music library. And let's go into the game. PGA or 2K21. Move the mouse out of the way. Yeah, hope everyone's had a good week. Hope it's been better than mine. I've not been feeling particularly brilliant. Not an illness, but just general down all week, which is a shame. Load again. Hopefully the loading screens won't take too long. And what I'll do, I'll start off by going you through the online societies where I'm part of the Stadia Country Club. No, there's no events for Club Stadia. Oh. I don't know, I came 5th. Not bad. Ryan, well, Ryan, it's your society, it's your thing. If you want to say you've won, that's fine. I can't be too. He's doing very well, a lot further up. Yeah, but no more upcoming, it's a shame. That was I think it wasn't their Labour Day Open. The Labour Day Open was something else. I don't think I was part of. Let's show up here. Oh, it's not, because I'm going to get bored. It's still frustrating there, but I can't speed up the loading times in the menus. Or indeed when I'm exiting societies. Yeah, if you are coming in, do say hello in the chat. It'd be nice to speak to people, to have a conversation. You can type through the chat and I can respond. Just remember to keep it civil in chat, please. No foul language, no hurtful language. Yeah, keep it nice and civil. If you wouldn't say it in person, don't say it in chat. Simple as that. Meanwhile, we've got plenty of things we can say about this loading time. This might have to be quitting and going back in. The general consensus is once this game is up and running, it's absolutely brilliant. It's just getting it up and running. Waiting. Yeah, there we go. There's nothing in the Nerd Nest events either. We've just entered that from memory. The Nerd Nest is set up by another content creator, Videocast. Hello, Granite. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. I scored 43 under and I still came 5th. That's wow. Anyway, let's exit that and let's just go into playing some links. I don't know what is links in golf. That the bits between the courses. it's between the holes, in which case why are you playing those? Or is it just the course between the tee and the hole, so it's linking the two there? I never know. Answers in the chat if you do know. Would be greatly appreciated. A nice publicity for Nerd Nest set up by Bill from StadiaCast. It's another good friendly society, good friendly conversation, some good gameplay. And it's still loading. Obviously Friday evenings, peak times, I guess. It's not too easy. I got caught out on F1 game loading repeatedly earlier this week. It was a bit of a shame. It kind of mess up some of the stuff I wanted to do. Didn't have time to do. Got there in the end. Just yeah. Fairly certain it's not my connection now. It's more. Oh, that noise normally someone subscribed. Thank you very much to whoever that was. It should tell me later on here. And it's going to get a little bit complicated if I try and. But thank you very much, whoever that was. I'm very grateful to all subscribers. We've recently managed to make 20 subscribers, so I think this might be 21. Thank you very much. Just go into a local match and just have some fun. I said in the description I've played just about every single shot so far. Last time I was here, you saw me playing some eagle. You didn't see me play some eagles. I only got one eagle at the end. Saw quite a few birdies, also a few bogeys. On the Club Stadia tournament, I got the Albatross, which was a great moment and great to have Ryan from Club Stadia commentating on it. But the one shot I haven't got so far is the hole-in-one, which normally only happens on par threes. I've got close a few times, but I've never quite got it in. I think I managed to make a shot from 160 yards out, but that wasn't a tee shot, so that's not a hole-in-one, or an ace as they call it. I would really want to make one of those shots just to say I've done a full comp. I've also done the bogeys, the double bogeys, the triple bogeys. I have had to use the shot limit once or twice. So I'm not a perfect player. I'm far from it. I got very lucky in the Chubbs Memorial Cup, as Hell Monkey has reminded me recently. Hell Monkey deserved that Memorial Cup win. It's a shame to see him drop so far down, but it made a good viewing, and it certainly kept me on the edge of my seat. It's slightly glad I wasn't streaming my version of what was going on. So I'm going to probably choose from one of these 8 courses to stop it loading too much. And for the sake of argument, let's go for the East Lake Golf Club, because that's the first one that's on. Yes, granted, it's a shame the patch hasn't gone live yet. I do worry 2K haven't solved these problems yet. It seems to be a problem on their end. It seems to be connecting us to the Stadia servers. I am a founder, so I don't have the numbers after my name. That could be one of the problems we've heard. But it doesn't recognise as easily if you haven't got the numbers after your name. But even so, it's now been, what is it, 3-4 weeks is this, and okay, it's not as bad as it was. We are able to get into the game. I remember when I first got this game, I couldn't open it up at all. It just stuck on that loading screen. But yes, it can get frustrating, and multiplayer is especially frustrating when it's trying to connect everyone together into the same server. We just need that optimized. It's all it is. It's optimization. And you say you have the numbers and it's just as bad. That's a shame, because that means we don't really know what's going on. If it's nothing to do with founders versus non-founders, we've obviously got different problems going on behind the scenes that I'm not aware of. But I admit I've not been following it as much as some people. There's a few people I know who are very much involved. Consoles having similar issues. Consoles have had a patch, you say? I'd be interested to know when consoles got the patch. How long ago was that? Was that last week or a few weeks ago? Because if it's only recent, you say fair enough, it takes a little bit longer for them to patch Stadia for whatever reason. But if they got the patch a few weeks ago, I'd start to get a bit meh. Feel a bit hard done by. Anyway, we're in. It'll take a few more minutes now to load as we're going through, and eventually you'll see a little bar just coming on. I don't know why I'm pointing, because that doesn't really help you from where. But you see a little bar going across the screen. I can't see it at the moment. My webcam's blocking it, but there you go, just coming through. It'll go into the little box I've got. Rusty, the Xbox just got patch on Friday. That's interesting. It's taking a little bit slower.
Starting the day
patch all the games than I thought.
Nice par 4. Let's start this round with a bang. Put that one out there in the fairway.
Par 4, so I won't be getting a hole in one on this one. Safe to say. If Stadia can get the patch soon, that would be really nice. So I said, I think in some of the bits I'm going to be spinning the beans on how I won the Chubbs Memorial Cup. There's some of the tricks I did. One of the things you probably saw me doing a lot, and Brian drew a lot of attention to it in the semi-finals or the first round on Saturday, was using the practice screen. The practice swings. So that's pressing down R3, which is the right analog stick. And you're just able to move the stick back and forth to try and get yourself swinging straight. Now you can calibrate the shots as well. It's a separate thing in the trading, which I might go and show you later.
10 or so from the pin.
And I'm just going to have a look at what I can do. What am I on? Quite like 3-wood going into this with that wind. I'll show you some of the things I'm trying to calculate later. The wind is showing about 9 miles an hour going towards it, so shooting into it. And that means I don't go over the green like I was supposed to on that shot.
Safe approach, nice.
I didn't calibrate for the slope on the green, the angle of it, and it just didn't roll a little bit further away, but I'm still on the green for birdie. And I've got a 29-foot putt birdie. What I'm going to do now is I've set it up so I can use putt preview, so I'm going to use that. I think, based on what I've been trying, this is enough. And it's going through, and it's only slightly out. I'll tell you my logic behind all of that later on. I think I know where I went wrong. But I'm going to just adjust for that and then go straight for it. I can't use a second putt preview. And I go slightly the other way, and that was because my swing wasn't straight.
Let's see if we can get this par.
Shame. I've now got a 6-foot. I'm going to go for that. That goes in. That was just checking to make sure I got it right. Obviously that's for par. I didn't want to miss that. That would have been particularly embarrassing, especially trying to get the hole in one.
And you're at even par currently. And as you
there you go, par 3. This is my chance. The wind blowing 6 miles an hour. Sort of like a 45-degree angle towards it, and to, as we're looking at it, to the right. So the way I calculate this is showing 5 miles an hour, and on the green I normally take 5 miles an hour to be one of those boxes. You can just about see the lines, and I can see it a lot clearer. I can see it a little bit clearly on the stream. Hopefully you can as well, but if you've played the game you'll know what I mean when you look at the green. But I believe that's... oh, it's gone southeast, so it's now blowing a lot more towards us. I'm going to spin the angle a little bit. And we'll try that. And that was absolutely awful because I didn't set it up, but I am on the green.
Nice shot. That'll do.
Gives
Hopefully
me
you get the
another
right
very
pace
long
on this
putt.
one. It is extremely long.
But the angles, the way this green ramps is not as uniform as the previous one. You see, if I just go straight there, it's sloping a little bit down to the left at the start. That gets less and less, and it's basically flat right before the hole. Which means that although on 30-foot putts I'm normally an entire box over, on this one I'm not going to be. I think I'm going to hold it there. I'm going to be brave. I'm not going to go for the putt preview on this.
Get in there.
Oh, so close.
Little 6-footer here, nothing too scary.
So close in the end. That's a shame. If I'd had a putt preview, I would have calibrated for that on there. I've just been told it was Rusty who subscribed. Thank you very much, Rusty. Rusty is the guy I owe a fair few of these tips to, particularly one that I'll show you later, which absolutely transforms the way I play the game. Just nothing like it.
So far, so good.
Put that in,
Right, well
and that's another
done.
par.
Okay, that's going to keep you at even par.
I've played this game
Careful out there. We got a
in
tailwind blowing.
a few days even. I've just been busy on other stuff. It's been an interesting week for me for various reasons I won't go into. This one's blowing 9 miles an hour eastwards, which is about 45 degrees. If I say that way, that to be correct. To the left, but going away from it, so we'll add a couple of yards to our shot. As we're doing 101% power, still end up in the rough.
No good. All right, let's get out of this first
On
cut
light
and
rough, we
on our
are
way.
looking like it's going to be 92 to 97% distance, and that's based on the 65 yards it's showing me in the circle there. So I'd expect to be a few percent, which is what, 1 or 2 yards behind that, which actually puts me dangerously close to that sand pit. So what I'm going to do is just move up a little bit. And it's still showing 92 to 97%, but it's now on 71 yards. So some quick mental maths, we are losing about 5 yards worth. Worst case scenario, which means I could be spot on for this. It's also 7 miles an hour on the wind, but I might well blow over the hole on this one. Yep, going over the hole and a little bit to the left. I think the wind was blowing me that way. So
Here we go. This one for birdie.
so here we go again. 27 foot. I said earlier that a 30-foot putt on a uniform slant on the green, or slope on the green, is normally one box over, so you go to the middle of the next box on there. I think about right, as long as all the lines are green. If the lines start becoming yellow and red, and if they change as you go through, it becomes a real complex calculation. I'm going to go with that. I won't go for the putt preview again, just being brave. And this is the birdie. And you can see it's not going to
Wanted
be
you to
my
have
night.
that one. Wanted you to have it.
That's quite a flat.
Well, that one's behind us. Let's
hole
move
there.
on.
Two putting seems to be the order of the day, as it was in the
After that
final
one,
of
currently
the
sitting
Chubbs
at
Cup.
even par.
Take a quick
Okay,
drink.
wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one.
Now we've got an 11-mile-an-hour headwind on that, so what you can do by pressing L1 is you can change the elevation of the ball and the spin of it. So if I hit it so it's going to go, not going to fly at such a steep angle, but actually means that it can go further. That obviously wasn't going to be any good. But I try and cover maximum distance in as many shots as I can until I'm within distance of the flag, the bucket, the hole, everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just my webcam off this stream so you can see a little bit better. Actually, there's not much information I've given you there, but that was just me being lazy. I didn't really want to be there. So wind, I've always taken wind as a percentage, and this might not quite work, but over a 100-yard shot, if the wind's blowing 1 mile an hour, you expect to go 1 yard or 1 box. I'm not sure the boxes on the green are yards. So we need to be about 10 boxes away from the hole. Or 9 now, as it looks to me. Let's go with that. I'm going to go back to practice just so I can make sure I swing straight. Not quite like that. And if it's at an angle, it's normally can be rectified just by rotating the controller within your hand. I said this on my original stream, and that was a much better one. I don't have swing timing turned on, and I also forgot
hit the mark, did it?
About that.
And this is your third shot.
And yes, that was because I said it's 1 yard on 100 on a 100-yard shot, but I was going for 200 yards. So obviously I knew it would be 20 yards, and that was completely miscalculated by me. Oh, sorry there. But it's meant that I'm now in the sandpit because I hit the slope off the green, and it's rolled me back into the bunker. So this is saying that I've got about 77 to 85%, so about 80% chance. 80% distance on whatever it says there, so back to 23 yards because you want it to revolve a little bit. And then overhit it anyway.
Oh, that was close.
But that gets me onto the green, and that means I'm putting for par once again. A lot of my game is about recovery rather than shooting every shot perfectly. If some of the shots go into the bunker, you've got to play carefully to get out of the bunker. If they're not didn't go as far as they did, you accidentally hit a tree because you weren't paying attention.
Okay, fifth hole coming up.
Then you just need to make sure your next shot gets onto the green, gets a lot further down, and you're able to shoot in from there. And that's really the biggest thing that won me the Chubbs Memorial Cup. Is that I just kept calm, carried on. I made far too many mistakes. My front nine was absolutely awful, and I think I came out of that 1 shot behind, and then Hell Monkey, who was already leading, scored a brilliant eagle.
That ball was launched
almost from a bunker, but straight into the hole. Now I watched that and I thought, I'm not going to win this. But it just became a matter of keeping calm, carrying on. World War II reference. And in the end, I was tied for the lead with Irby, the other competitor, going into the last hole, and he hit bunker. On his second shot, I landed on the green, and then beyond the green, after that, it was a completely flat shot to the hole. Irby gave it his best shot. He actually hit the pin from the bunker. So full credit to him on trying on that shot. That really got me worried. But now we've got a one that's closer to 100 yards to the pin. It's a 7-mile-an-hour wind, so I'm going about 7 or 8 yards out. And I'm still under hitting, and that's a very poor swing, but it's not actually too bad.
That'll do.
That'll do.
This could be a birdie on the scorecard.
And a very flat green. This will get me the birdie. If I can do it, I'm going to play a practice swing just to get the hang of it. Oh, that's the other thing about practice swings. The way I swing the golf club doesn't give me the best feedback on practice.
Nicely
that's
done,
good.
Pulling off the birdie on
Gets
this
me birdie on hole 5. Taking me 5 holes to get a birdie so
that'll
far.
bring it down to 1 under. 6th hole coming up.
If you are new here, thank you. Don't forget to say hi in chat. Feel free to like, subscribe, everything that they always tell you to do. The reason they tell you to do it is because it helps them. I reached 20 subscribers earlier today, I found out, and honestly that was a huge dopamine hit for me. I really enjoyed streaming, and thankful that 20 or 21 people now have decided they're going to like it so much they want to stay updated.
Oh, that's too bad.
Maybe I should start playing better.
Right, that green's pretty elevated up there. You might want to keep that in mind when you're making your club selection.
Indeed I will. So I'll club up a little bit. And this is likely... Oh, maybe I will make it to the green. I don't know. If I raise the angle on that, it's more likely to sit where it lands. I'm also looking to get this on 200 yards rather than 100 yards. I think that's going to be it.
This one's going
Not
in
bad.
the right direction, I think. And setting up now in the deep
In the
rough.
heavy rough. Yeah, he isn't good. Okay, come on, 58 yards, looking at 25%, so quarter off that, to pass my yardage. Better at mental maths, these people are mental. 51, where's 51? That's 8 into the bunker. 71, 4 yards is close enough, I think. So that's what I can get there. 7 out, she's going to take another 7 yards off. It's going to be tight. I'm going to overpower the swing. And there you go. It's all about balancing everything. If the lie of the ball is going to reduce the distance quite a lot, you overpower or you club up. If the wind, it's the same.
Looking pretty good. That one drops, and that's your 2nd birdie in a row. The makings
And we
of
go
the
from
streak,
light rough to heavy rough, the green to a
The
bird.
7th hole is upon us.
I might not be the cleanest player, I might not get all the fairways or all the greens in regulation, but I always seem to get in the hole either on par or ahead of it. That's an absolutely awful swing, as you can see there. I don't have swing timing turned on.
Okay, this is about 160 or so
can't
to
work
the
it out.
pin.
This is a fun one. As you can see, we've got a heavy sloping green down into the bunker there. Now, the safe thing to do would be to play it onto the main part of the green, make it land somewhere about there, and then you've got a nice putt. It looks relatively flat to the hole from there. In fact, that looks so appealing, that's what I'm going to do. We'll bring that back to 148 yards on power. Try not to use practice shots too much.
It's heading for it.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh,
Safely on the
a
green.
bit longer than I thought and I
See,
wanted,
this you can
but
move down to
that's a
3
very
under.
good shot. The problem is with commentating on my own play is I know what I'm trying to aim for. Means when I get it wrong, it's a little bit embarrassing. So, good example of relatively flat green, this. A perfect opportunity to swing it really badly.
Okay, give this one a tap and we will mosey on our way.
Wasn't exactly a best par putt either.
Moving on.
Oh dear.
Sitting at 2 under for the round. This is the 8th hole. Let's see what you can do.
So my main worry now is that tree. Although that wind, my main worry probably should be the water. It's a 9-mile-an-hour wind blowing me towards that water as I hit it. Watch as that goes in beautiful tail. Bounces and rolls along.
Good job.
We're reasonably good middle of the fairway.
75 to the pin.
And again, we've got 9-mile-an-hour wind, so I'm almost aiming off the green. And it's still not enough. I just
wayward on the approach. That's all right.
Just missed the green.
And this is our 3rd shot.
And I've done quite a few good chip shots in the past. Can't necessarily tell you what the secret is. I don't know. There's a lot of this game I don't know and have been lucking out a lot of times. But birdie, I'm going to go with that. It's not going to travel as far.
On this hole, we've got this left for
And
par.
that's because of the rough there. If you saw me top right hand corner. Lie now showing 100% because it's on the green. But it's showing something like 60 or 70% in the rough a few moments ago.
Good work.
Awful tracing on the swing, but I haven't dropped a shot yet.
And that'll keep you at 2 under for the round. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one.
Right, with us, so we aim about 202 yards, I reckon. 11. Yeah, that's actually it, but I don't want to risk it either flying, just missing the hole, or having to get it sinking straight down. I want to roll it, and that's going to 9. So I'm gonna have to adjust that back to maybe 2. So that looks usable. And then the bunker again. I've obviously not got my math right on that.
That's okay.
I did wonder
Third
if I'd
shot.
hit there. I'm literally just having a mess around at this point.
All right, this is your 4th
Shocked at
shot.
how high that is, and that is my first bogey. My first bogey today, I don't believe it.
Nice
It
chip.
rolls quite well, but
Here we go.
pretty miss
Double
for
bogey
double
putt
bogey.
coming up.
But John does all that good work and only one. Even par after the first 9.
All right, you're
After
going to go
trying to
up
show
to
off.
even par after that one.
I'm going for glory tonight. I don't care.
Hole number 10 coming up here.
I could end up on plus 10, and as long as I get one hole in one on a round, I'm happy. So 9 mile an hour wind.
This tee shot
That's
could
awful
maybe roll
swing.
into that rough.
My swing is not
Setting
good
up
today
here in the
at all.
first cut of rough.
I'll show you the calibration later. Maybe I should just be quiet for a little bit and just play.
Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that
I
approach.
think that might be the case. If you
This
want,
is what our
if you
third
want my
shot's
opinion on
looking
anything,
like.
just pop something in the chat box. I'm gonna just play and just see what happens there. Thank you very much.
Ooh, that was almost real nice. Nothing wrong with that. This is potentially to save par. That's gonna work. And after that one, even par is your score.
All right, let's drop this on the green.
Remember back, you didn't miss anything. I just wanted to see if I could adjust one of the settings on my computer whilst I was streaming. Didn't do me much use.
Good job. We're on the green. 31 feet from the cup. Ooh. Here's a 7-foot putt.
Yeah, come back.
All right, for the bogey. Looking good. Nice stroke. We're in there with a bogey.
3 putt, never good. That second putt I really should have
One
had
over
in.
par
That was my
currently.
mistake.
Par 4 for this one. Come on now, give us a nice little fairway lie. All right, second shot on the 12th. We're on the green with that one. Well done. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. Ooh, easy, Tiger. Okay,
I'm not
11
Tiger.
feet to deal with.
Tiger's not in this game actually. I think that's a copyright thing. I'm not sure.
Oh, it's getting there.
Awful swing I felt as I moved it forward.
Right by the hole.
That's another
And
bogey.
this one for bogey.
I've done
That
worse
putt
since I shut
drops
up.
for back-to-back bogeys. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. This one's a par 4. coming in nice to the fairway, I think. Setting up here 145 yards away.
Bunker.
Well, you can't hit them all. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully
any
we
of
get
them
up and
recently.
down from here.
Well
Setting
back.
up for your
Should
fourth
have done
stroke here.
calculations on the lie. Do that. Looking at the lie a bit more there.
Okay, let's
Oh,
do
actually,
this.
no, right
13
there.
feet.
And what? Swing. Yeah. Let's get my swing back. I think that was it.
No, that's going
Ah.
right by the hole, isn't it? Here's our look at a double bogey. All right, let's head
Maybe
to the
my luck's
next.
run out. Don't know.
And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. You got a headwind to deal with on this hole.
Yippee. It is downhill. I take control of my hand. Made no difference whatsoever. Better. Bit of a difference from that. I'm gonna absolutely muck it up.
All right, here's our
Downhill,
second
I get the
shot
extra
on
yards.
the 14th.
I'm going to go with that this time. Because of the sand, I thought I was going to swing a little bit over to the left, as it turns out I haven't really. I made it onto the green.
That's safe. This one's for
And quite a
birdie.
long putt. I might have to use putt preview for. Yeah, that's actually very close. See what I can do just by doing that.
Oh,
Oh,
it's going right by the hole. Good luck
wasn't
here.
the
This is
straightest
for par.
swing, but from that far out, that was going to be tough.
Oh, man.
Again, the swing is awful at the moment. I'm going to have to go in and calibrate it. I'll
And
show you
for
what that looks
the
like later.
bogey.
All right, let's see how these numbers add up.
Been over par 5 out of the last 6 holes.
Sitting at 5 over par for your round. And the wind's a little
Massive
blustery,
water hazard in
blowing
between.
right to left
Oh
on this one.
yay! I hate these types of holes. There was one on the Chubbs Memorial Cup, and I was shaking all the way through it, I think. Yeah, as far up as being
Looks
the
unlucky.
bunker
Missed the
than
green
the
on that approach.
water.
Okay, let's get out of here.
$72 to 80%. That's 74 now. Quite interesting. You see
I'll
that's
take that.
planned to be
Nicely
quite well.
played. Here is a 12-footer.
12 foot for the hole. This is for par. On a hole I absolutely hate. You see it's moving again. Go with that and play the putt preview. Shows what I'm just missing again. So slight adjustment. An awful
It's
swing.
heading towards the hole.
And does all
man.
my work on the adjustment.
All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
And unfortunately,
I will be
second bogey
calibrating
in
after
a
this.
row. Let's pick this bad luck to the curb, starting with the next tee shot. Oh, looking good off the tee. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. Good job.
Much.
Think this, it can go down to 5 over.
Not much for side-to-side slope. There's a bit of uphill on the first shot. I've got to be very careful not to overshoot.
The putt appears to be online.
And it's in.
Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. And this one's clocking in at a par 4. Having that. Looks like about 150 yards to go. Well, I think we have the right club here.
Need to sit. Slightly off.
Okay,
Right on the
here's the
fringe.
third shot.
Go for that.
Ooh,
Oh.
you could have used that. This one is safe par.
On a flat green at last. You see the putt perfectly flat.
This putt's tracking.
Because even if I do an
job,
awful
you're in
putt
there
like that,
with a
awful
par.
swing, it still goes in.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 5 over for the round.
All right, hole number 18, ready to go.
This is not going to be a hole-in-one. Sorry, kids.
Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure.
Oh,
That's
slightly
on
out.
me. Thought it was going to be fairway bound.
I'm gonna go with that. Driver, because of the lie, the driver really isn't recommended. And the wind means
Ouch.
I'm a light rough on here as
Setting up
well.
for our
Hit
third
that.
shot.
And there we go. Up and down. Very close
Nice.
to the hole. Not quite
Right, let's
in,
pop this in. Birdie putt.
but a birdie to finish off would be very nice. Thank you very much. Means I'll have to adjust from that preview. Quite glad I ran the preview there. And mate,
All right, the putt drops, and I guess that means I'm off the clock.
finishing with a birdie. Not my best round.
Okay, yeah. 4
Those
over
who've seen me
par for your
play
round
on
today.
previous ones will know that.
Alrighty. Thank you very much for the round, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. That's the whole 1.67. So I did manage to get the average under 2 putt. Yeah, it wasn't easy. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is go into the trading mode. And I go to swing calibration. Swing calibration is nice and simple. All you're doing is taking 10 shots, full power, try and make it as straight as you can, and then the in-game mechanics will calibrate it so that you average out being quite straight. At the moment, both my shots are curled a little bit to the left. I'm just going to fast forward through all of these because you don't need to see me doing all of these. I do need to do them, and this is a lot better than my holding screen. Enjoy watching what is as close as I can get to being the same shot over and over. That's 10 shots. Means calibration's complete, and it should now play a lot more naturally. Now, what I'd actually suggest is if you're new to this game, or if you're still getting used to it, like I am, then I'd try and calibrate at least once a week. Ideally, once every time you open the game. That's before you actually go into any of the courses and play anything yourself. I'm going to do it for practice swings now, just to see what's changed. That's still going to there. Even worse. Maybe I'm calibrating my control with my hand wrong. That seems better. There's a bit more of that. I didn't feel that I wimped out of that far too early. There you go. And 300 yards. That's pretty good. Go again. That's another 300 yards. 303. Maybe further. 108. I think that's about as much I'm going to get until the winds really start going in my favour. I'm going to come out of that now. These. Okay, nice fun. Nice bit of fun there. I said I was going to exit the trading, and there we go. Let's see what I can do. Watch as it just goes back to the long loading times. We've talked about this already. I don't know why it's taking so long to patch this game. There was talk about it all the way back in the August bank holiday over the Chubbs Memorial Cup weekend, and I honestly thought it was going to go live on a Saturday that weekend. We're now a couple of weeks beyond that, and we still haven't got anything. It's a massive shame. It just means I get to think how much my stream is just being spent watching these circles and these broadcasting dots try and connect to the server, and it's just not working out. And how much of my stream have I wasted on it? It's a shame. That little Wi-Fi thing is gone now, which I think means we're connected to the server and just downloading from it. It would be a good time to say the big tip that's helped me improve a lot is when I'm putting the analog stick or the joystick back to start my swing, I'm not putting it back that far. I'm really not. I'm putting it back by 1 or 2 millimeters, if that. That gives me enough control. I'm able to swing a lot better from it and time the swing within percentage, within the power bars, a lot better. Before I was putting it all the way back, and I know other people do that and have similar struggles, but the big one I have, it just gave me a bit more control on my shot. We finally get in. I'm going to load in this so that I can see what's trending. Let's see what other people are playing, and we'll play that and see how bad we are at it. Next page, see what's around, see what takes our fancy. If anyone's still in the chat and has any suggestions, then please let me know. I'll see what I can come up with. I think I'll play one more 18-hole course and then we'll call it a night. Try and do 18-hole course. Oh dear. A little bit slow on the loading again. And there we go. I don't think I'll be going with more courses. Where are we? We've got Snowdonia National. Let's try that. I've got no idea what course this actually is or what it corresponds to. I'm not a golfing fan in life. I bought this game because I thought it'd be a good laugh, and to be fair, it has been. I'll be playing it for quite a while to come. It'll probably be my fail-safe Friday streaming. So if you like me playing this game, brilliant. If you don't, recommend something else for me, and I might ask you to buy it for me. Only kidding. The chances are I've already got it. If it's one of the Stadia Pro games, I have got it. There are some games I won't play. Not on a Friday live stream, and that's simply because of maturity ratings, and I don't want to be streaming at prime time on Friday and have kids potentially watching with videos with foul language. I will be having to make an allowance for that in the Tomb Raider streams I'm doing starting on the 24th. But I believe I'm taking steps against that. I'm not going to be making it as publicly available. It will still be available to subscribers. I would ask, if you're under 18, please do not watch my Tomb Raider streams. I'm starting Thursday 24 on YouTube and being restreamed on Facebook the following Saturdays. And this is going to be another long wait. So I set up my webcam on so you can actually see me. There you go. Hello. Still here. Those of you thought I'd gone. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. That's going to be a while again. Oh no, it's straight in. Thank God. Yeah, I suppose I ought to look into this a little bit. This is just because I will be doing a few multiplayer games later this weekend, and I want to actually run one or two of them with some friends. I want to work out what I'm actually doing. Yeah, let's go for playing through. I'll leave webcam on for the majority of this stream, I think. I don't think I'm blocking that much. I'll try and prove that later on. You'll see. We've got a little bar going. First, I'm going to take a drink just before it loads.
Hello to you. My name is John, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K21. Now that we've got the welcome out of the way, let me just add on a thank you to the tail end of that for being here. Pretty excited. Let's get out there and have some fun.
Yeah, I've got no idea what to expect from this, really. Already it's given me a bit of a hill to up my par 5. This is likely to be a fun course. And I didn't do practice swings, and it shows. That's
Okay,
really
the
bad.
ball's sitting up pretty good here in the rough.
Gonna use practice shots now. Have you ever played a game with me and I spend a lot of time on practice swing? That's why.
I think we're going left here.
Hit one of the audience members on the head.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
Not too bad. There's butterflies in the corner there. Just by my little circle.
Nice.
And
This one's just
yeah,
a
they are.
three-footer.
There you go. See? Brilliantly distracted. But still
Nice
managed to
putt.
put it in
Let's
for
move on.
birdie.
Lovely to see us starting our rounds under par already. Good stuff.
Yes. There's no doubt it's a beautiful course, but it's an absolute nightmare to try and plan. Separates the men from the boys,
This one
as they used to
nestled
say.
itself nicely in the fairway. Second shot here on hole number 2.
So it's too bad, or rolls a
Little
little bit
play.
more.
All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say?
That's 19 foot. And that's actually a lot closer to the hole than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, yeah.
And I just
That's
adjust
gonna
that
do
by
nicely.
deliberately messing up my swing a bit.
Managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one.
Time to drop that ball on the green.
Foul. We seriously just say foul. Oh, you're kidding me. The holes on the second part of that, that is absolutely evil. Oh, that's evil. I don't like that at all. Ow. Massive sandpit. We're not going
Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay.
to. I think we did well on
Here's
that.
your second shot on the third.
Because of the line, club up, and it's only just going to get me onto the green.
Only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par.
Pretty bad. Ejecting after the preview shows me off.
Right by the
Oh.
hole.
Close.
Okay, time to finish this one off.
Well
This
done.
could be one of the most stressful courses I've played. But, on the flip side, also one
That
of
hole
the
put you
most
up
fun.
to 1 under.
You're gonna have to be careful of those fairway bunkers out there. They can really put a wrench into things. So just warning you now.
This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. And this one's around 205 yards away.
Oh, yeah, it's up. It's above me. Honestly, don't believe it.
I think I lost it. And this is our third shot.
No, it's seriously above.
Nice shot. This one's
Oh.
8 feet.
I can't even begin to explain how I did that. I knew it would work. I can't explain why.
This putt's good so far.
Great putt in there for the bird.
I'm gonna squeeze a birdie out of that.
And after that
It's
hole, you're 2
incredible.
under par. And the heads up, getting windy.
It's one of those things where I don't know what I don't know.
Man, did you ever launch that? You might need to take an extra club on this one. That green is pretty elevated.
Avoiding a tree there. Never hit
This
my
one's gonna
quite
need a bite.
away, and it's going to show. Just stay on the green. No.
Well, missed the green there on that one.
Ouch.
And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here.
Oh!
And
I
we are
didn't realise
putting
it's
it
so
now.
much going up towards the hole.
And for
Yeah,
the
you see
save,
it there.
this putt's going.
That's in.
Nicely done.
In reality, this is actually my type of course.
Okay,
It's
checking
got a
in
lot of
here, 2 under
challenges,
par
but you
for the day.
can save yourself.
Okay, we got a bit of a long par 4 here. Let's see how this tee shot shapes up.
don't think there's going to be many short par threes.
I think I'll take that tee shot. Looks good. And from the fairway bunker.
Or it was going to bounce over the bunker. Club up, because the lie means I'm going to get about 80%. And then under hit. Some green rolls a bit more than I thought it was going to. But I needed it to actually.
14 feet to the cup from here.
Pretty good. If you look at that, it's completely flat. Every single one of those spots is absolutely flat.
This one's on a good line. Nice putt. That's your 4th birdie
Quite
of the
possibly
day.
the easiest putt I've ever had to make.
And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th.
Love par fives. I love the par fives. After my Albatross in the Chubbs Memorial, I've always loved par five.
Whoa, you smashed that.
Oh,
I'm just in the light rough at the moment.
oh.
Setting up here, greenside rough.
Now what I've found in this before is just to go full power. And I actually miss all of them.
Setting up here for your
I go
4th.
straight into the bunker. But that's not too bad. Oh. So
Yep,
close down the
that'll
throat.
work from there. I believe this is for your par.
The sunlight making it very difficult to see the lie lines. I think that's good. That preview says it's good.
Going towards
Shot
that
is
hole.
straight enough, and it's in.
All right, well done.
Safe par on another difficult
Well,
hole.
that'll leave you right there at 3 under par.
Well, a short par three.
8th hole coming
Oh,
up here. Let's take your best
flip it
shot.
now.
I think this is gonna need to bite.
Goes on a little bit. I'm just on the
Second
fringe.
shot here on hole number 8.
Ah. 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 Great. Thanks, 2K. I can't believe that. Reset the shot. I'm just going to go for it.
5-foot
That was good
putt
fun.
coming up.
Oh, I've already done putt preview. I can't do another one. Oh, that hurts.
There
I
it
managed
is.
to save it. That's par.
And
3
right
under
now
so
you are
far.
at 3 under par.
Fairway bunkers up ahead. Just letting you know.
The bunkers are. I keep finding them as well. That's the annoying bit.
Looks like we're heading to the fairway here. Setting this one up 145 yards away.
Not messing about. Know what I wanted to do.
Well
Paid off
done.
reasonably well.
Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole.
See? going to be easy, right? Like that. I think I know the mistake I made there. Yeah.
In
Great.
it goes. Wonderful putt.
The birdies finish front line.
And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. See what you can do here on the 10th hole.
Yeah, why aren't I able to make that shot? We'll find out.
Hopefully this will bounce to the left.
On the green, off the green.
There's a second shot on the 10th. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. It could be a good one.
Exactly, got to play putt preview there.
And for bogey. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And that will bring things
on my
up to
phone.
3 under par for you. All
Another
right,
par
let's see what
five.
happens on hole number 11.
Around the trees.
And just in the first cut on this one.
That's not a flat green at all. Look at that. There's a gap between those two trees. I'm going to go for it. I've missed.
You lost it in the canopy? Well, let's regroup. Okay, third shot.
I don't know what happened there on the swing meter. We
Nothing
sort
wrong
of
with
like
that.
was
Safely
stuttering
on the
quite a
green.
bit. And now we're on
Guys
an
thinking
absolute
this will
roller
take you
coaster of
down
the
to
green.
4 under par.
Look at it. I have to compensate so much. That way. That is absolutely ludicrous. We'll try that, but I don't think it'll work. No, it's only slightly off.
All right, you've got this left for par.
And that'll be something, given the shots we've taken. Like this stuttering there. I don't know if I
Okay, time to head over to
lost
the
a
next
little
hole.
bit of connection. I hope I haven't.
And that'll keep you at 3 under for the round.
You're saying I
Might
haven't
be able
dropped
to
any
make a move
frames
here. This is
on
a short par 4.
Streamlabs.
Going for the green here. Wonderful stuff.
Going to end up on the green. So I honestly thought for me that was going to be my holding one.
Look at this. Driving that green. Putting for eagle. I'm just proud of you.
Right for eagle.
Setting up
I
here.
doubt I'll get it.
Looking
though.
for the eagle.
That's not a uniform slope. Not green at the start. And even that's not in. Gonna go for that and we'll see what happens. In fact, I'm gonna deliberately hook my swing.
Yeah.
As it turns out, I wasn't too far
putt.
off. And that's
Whoa.
not
Setting
how
up for a par putt.
And after getting, this is a free putt. After getting the green in the first shot. Oh,
You're 3 putting in for par on this one. So that makes you
a massive
3 under
missed
for the day.
opportunity.
All right, let's see what we can do here on the 13th.
Again, we've got a green in 2 putts. No, we haven't. It's just a little bit of a bridge onto the green.
2 shots looking fairway bound.
An incredibly
Setting up here about, I'd say,
tactical
100
course.
yards out.
That was lovely. You don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're
this
awful
one
at
might
it.
be a bit long.
Yeah.
Ended up
Thankfully it
just
doesn't travel
fine
too
after
far,
all.
otherwise we're looking at rather.
Okay,
have a nice
13 feet
support.
to the hole.
Eventually your intuition pays off on putting.
Let's
You
head
learn
towards
what's
the
a good
hole.
one, and it goes
And
in.
that will drop for
Brilliant.
birdie number 6 on the day.
Kind of sandy out there in the fairways on this hole. I'm just giving you the heads up. So can't say I didn't warn you.
Again, plenty of sand, another par 5.
This one's heading to the
I
fairway.
don't mind
I think.
par 5s. Good chance to get some
Good luck on
decent
your
shots
second
in.
shot here on the 14th.
Go. Full driver.
Driver off the fairway, are you?
I didn't
Yeah,
think it was
that'll
going to go like that. That's a shame.
This one's your 3rd.
And this is for the eagle. Don't intend to make it. Indeed I don't. I fall a little bit short, but
5 under if you sink this putt.
be very nice indeed. Just using the putt preview because I can. Ooh, a little bit overcompensating, so back off.
Well, the putt appears to be online. Great work out there. Great work.
There
Birdie
you go.
number
This
7
is
in the
this is much more
See
characteristic
what
of my
happens here on
gameplay.
the 15th. Little bit too much club, maybe.
Oh, just a bit.
A little too much
It was
strength
rough.
dialed in on that last swing, but we're almost there. We're almost there.
Ah, that would have been nice. This one's a 3-foot putt. Okay,
better
let's
make it.
head to the next. Okay, 5 under par after that one. This hole's a par 4. Oh, this one's in the fairway. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. Come on, get
I think I
down
know
on
what
that
went wrong on
green.
my swing there. Just in terms of how I did it compared to how I've done a few
Well, that'll
swings
do for
recently.
now. Here's what you're looking at for birdie.
It's not an easy. I'm slightly off there. That's what I'm going for. It goes just miss.
5 feet left to go. Oh,
Just missed that. So I tried to be
okay,
too
time
clever.
to finish up. And finishing this hole with a tap-in bogey. And after that one, we've gone up to 4 under par. All right, we've got a par 4 on this one.
Again,
This
I
one
kind of
looks
know
like
what
it's
went
leg.
wrong there.
Let's check our distance twice as we set up from the elevated position here.
Wait. Do that one a lot better. And take into account the elevation.
Good
Not too
shot
far.
out there. Nicely played. Here we go. Birdie putt.
Oh, I thought I was slightly out on that.
It's getting there.
Enough to get it in there.
Loving it.
Brilliant.
That's birdie number 8 on the day.
We backed 5 under.
Let's see how you do here on the 18th.
And here we go. Last hole of the stream, I think. Thank you all for joining. It's been great as always. I'll also be streaming
Just
this
boom.
game tomorrow, playing with a friend of mine. Also
Look at the
was in the
elevated green
Chubbs
from
Memorial
here.
Cup. The Hell Monkey, and I will be doing a co-stream. Apologies for that. Not apologies for the co-stream. Apologies for and yeah, we're just going to be trying a few things out, having a laugh. For the first time we've actually spoken. He's also streaming. I've been giving him a bit of advice, which is always a bit weird because I'm still new to this and I'm learning things.
Looks
I'm
like
teaching him a few
sand in
days
your
later.
future.
I shouldn't be talking when I'm playing.
This is your 3rd shot.
But that's going to be the other thing. We're going to be a party chat going, and we'll be having a bit of fun talking about our thoughts on various things. How good each other is, how good we are, and how good Stadia is at the moment. Might share some thoughts about Ubisoft's big announcements
Okay,
coming
save
last
par here with this
night. Yeah, and what we want to see in future. Some of the things we've been talking about doing in future.
And the
I
putt
sink
drops,
it.
and you get to end your round with a par.
That's a par for 68, 5 under, which
Good job out there.
I'm very
5
happy with.
under at the end of your round.
What I might do.
Well, on
If I can
behalf
work
of
out how.
myself and team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing.
Use
I had a
favourite
good time.
course. There's an option for watch replay. Yeah, advanced stats, blah, blah, blah. Longest drive, 312 yards. Yeah. One putt percentage, 73%. I did have a couple of 3 putts. No aces. That was our big aim today. No aces. It's a shame. No albatrosses, no eagles. They're very rare. Eagles good. Birdies. 8 birdies, 7 pars, and 3 bogeys. The more birdies than anything else. I did quite well. Putts per hole. There you see 1.39. That's good. I always like keeping my putts per hole down below 2. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Times to be confirmed. Tomorrow evening, definitely. I think we're aiming for about 8 o'clock. We're playing with Hell Monkey and maybe a few other people, depending on who can make it. Thanks for watching. Sammy out.